All right, what's happening today?
Today's the day. Today is the freaking day.
A really special car. Kind of a dream of mine. So,
How did you kind of come across it?
so I'm a huge car guy. I've been in the car scene for a very long time. I've been building cars for the better part of my life. This is my drift car in the middle of being built, but I've always loved cars. I've always been in the scene, and this is something that I've always wanted, even since like high school, which is crazy. And about a month and a half ago, I really started playing around with the idea. And the more I played around with it, the more I figured out that, oh, wait a second, I could probably make this happen and like with ease and be very comfortable with everything. So, yeah, well, what was interesting, so this car like really
Should
doesn't.
I pause that thing in the background?
It'll turn off. Here, we can just go right here. So I was playing around with the idea, like I said, and this car really doesn't need any work. You could obviously always do something to a car, but this car's like finished, right? So I paid for a finished build. And I was playing around with the idea of, hey, there was a couple of these cars that I saw online that were literally half the price. And I could have, done a passion build behind it. But, it's going to take a lot of time that I don't really have. And I'm going to end up building this car anyways. Needless to say, there were two of these exact cars on the market in the US. And one of them was in Indiana, and it was literally like $5,000 to $7,000 cheaper than the one I purchased. But it was wrapped, had the same body kit, just really wasn't like it was a beautiful car. I actually inquired about that one first, and the day I inquired it, another guy named Austin bought that car, and it like literally left the dealership on a transporter to that Austin. So, and I really had my eye on the car I purchased. And it has a really cool story that I'll touch on later on. So I inquired about the car that I purchased. A couple days go by, I found it on a website called JDM Supply, and nothing. And well, actually I wasn't able to, on JDM Supply, I wasn't able to find his contact information. So a couple days go by and still I'm searching and nothing. So I changed my location on Facebook to Texas, where he had the car listed. And I did a 500-mile radius from the town. And I typed in the car, and the first thing that pops up was that car. I'm like, no fucking way. Immediately messaged the guy. A couple hours go by, nothing. And I'm like, dude, come on. Like, this is fate. I'm buying this car if everything checks out. So I go to the seller's Facebook profile. Yes, I creeped through all of his photos and found a bunch of really cool photos of the car over in Japan, which that definitely leads you kind of at least where it's coming from. But he also had it listed in a few other cities because he really wanted to sell it. I literally went to every single ad. I'm like, hey bro, like message me, call me. I'm curious about the car. And like 30 minutes later, I get a phone call. And I'm at work, so we chat for a little while. He sends me some more videos, photos, all that jazz. Negotiated the price down. And yeah, he ended up being this young kid. He's like 27, 28, was in the military for I think 8 years. He was stationed in Japan, bought it out there, built it over there. And it just has a really cool story, and long story short, I bought it and it's on the way here. And you guys are gonna have to wait to see what it is.
You're excited.
I'm over the moon. I've been over the moon. This is like, it's a huge year, right? My baby turned 1. Brittany and I got married. We bought a house. We have chickens. And all in the same year, I bought a dream car, like you know, we're just so incredibly blessed. You know, it's just, I don't even know what else to say. Like, I'm doing it, right? We are doing it. Like, we're doing this thing called life, and it's just absolutely incredible. Like, I couldn't be happier. So I'm over the moon. I can't wait for it to come here. We're gonna obviously film the whole journey and the journeys to come and the car shows and all that jazz that's gonna be coming. So can't wait.
Stay tuned.
It is right-hand drive. And there's a hole in my sock. All right. Gang, gang.
The moment Austin's been waiting for.
Can you take our son?
Yeah.
I guess I could walk out there with him.
Oh wait, let me get my shoes on.
This is a dream. I'm speechless.
This is the moment he's literally been waiting for.
Thank you. I know, I'm excited. Wow, and getting it figured out. But yeah, I mean, the car needs an alignment. It doesn't drive perfect, but you know, besides the alignment, everything's just amazing. AC might need a recharge, but
It doesn't feel bad.
no, it doesn't feel bad at all.
Fun stuff.
It is. I don't know how fast I'm going because everything's in kilometers. So we're getting that figured out, but but it's gangster. It's not crazy fast, but makes a bunch of cool turbo noises, and like I'm just over the moon. I'm gonna take it to Toge Factory over in Wheeling. We're gonna get it dialed in, as in like the alignment, the dampening. I just want it to drive perfect. But yeah, that's where we are at currently. Has like the cutest little fucking horn. Grip Royale steering wheel, old logo, Nismo horn wheel thing, which is just nuts. So yeah, car's super clean. Still can't believe this is my car, to say the least. How do you feel? A little bumpy. I'll soften the dampening.
I think it's pretty cool. Like I said, it's very weird sitting in like the left-hand side and not being the driver, but to see Austin happy, we love that.
That's right.
Alright, so I didn't have a chance to edit, or completely edit, the video of Austin getting his new car. But to follow up with that, he has actually sold it, and it is getting picked up today. So I am going to wrap up that video with this. He actually, fun fact, sold it to a YouTuber who is going to be gifting it away in a month. So if I happen to get that information, you can enter the drawing to win Austin's previous car. I told Austin said that he is also going to enter the drawing himself.
Maybe. We'll see what happens. They're probably going to talk a bunch of smack about it, because once I raised it, it's like, it's all squirrely. I don't know. It needs a good alignment for some reason, but yeah, it'd be crazy if I won my car back.
That would be wild. Are you sad to see it go?
No, not at all. It's awesome. I guess the biggest thing that I learned, I would buy this car again, I would spend a lot less money on one, meaning I would rather have like a blank shell. That way I could build it myself and have it operate and perform the way I would want it to operate. This car just has too many nice bells and whistles on it.
Well, the guy who owned it previously, he definitely put a lot of love into it.
Well, sure, but there's also a lot of things that, like, in order for me to get this thing feeling, like, chassis-wise, feeling really good on the road, and then to bump up the power where it needs to be for the price point that I paid on this car, just doesn't make any sense for me to do it. You know, and, like, if you were going to put that kind of money into this car with what I paid for it, you would never get that money back by selling it. So it just doesn't make any sense to do that with this car. This car is an incredible street car. It looks gorgeous. It is very slow.
Austin gave it a nice car wash
I did not give it a nice car wash. I just washed the dust off and left it there and cleaned the inside because it's being shipped on an open container across the country that is, it's going to be raining and snow.
Which is crazy that they're shipping it on an open container. It really is a unique car.
Yeah, I mean,
I rode in it one time. It was a pleasure.
Yeah.
Well, when he bought the car, he had like a few, 2 months with it, and then winter hit.
No.
I feel like it was like 2 or 3 months that you had it, and then winter hit.
It was the middle of summer.
Yeah.
So I got to drive it for the rest of summer, and
Briar took a ride in it yesterday and had a blast.
yeah.
2 days
ago.
Actually, yesterday he was taking a nap in the car, and Austin, after he like washed it off, he like started it, like revved it a little bit, and drove it into the garage. And Briar woke up out of his nap and was like, "Whoa."
The music of my people.
Literally, every time he gets surprised by a sound, he just goes, "Whoa." Or say like, "Wow." But all right, well, what a fun way to wrap up the video. So we'll see what next car Austin decides to purchase. What did you say your next purchase will be?
Another drift car.
Another drift car.
Might be S13 chassis. Who knows?
We'll see.
Probably not though. Probably be like another like a 370Z or a 350Z, maybe a Corvette.
To be continued.
Maybe it'll be an S chassis. They're just so gangster. Alright. There she goes.